Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella. Today I wanted to hop on here and share with you all the things I've been making in the last week and a half. I haven't got to make a video because of all of us being sick, but we are all over it, I think. And ready to get back into normal swing of things. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff to share with you guys today because I made a lot. And I have all the patterns copied down and they'll all be linked below in the description box. But I may not be able to remember all the yarns. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop into it. These are in no particular order. They're just in order as I grab them out of my container. But I've got this little container right here full of stuff. Plus I got some big amigurumis that I made because I was trying to make some more bigger size things. But anyways, let's hop into it. Every one of these is a free pattern too. So first things off of my container is the Dinos. I think they're called mini Dinos by Nicole Crochets. So I made 4 of them. They still need eyes, but they're on my, I have another container full of things that I need to put eyes on and things like that. But here's 2 of them. I made these with a 5mm hook, and I do know that this yarn is Yarn Bee Adorable. So I made a yellow and pink one, a blue and yellow one, and then a green and yellow one, and a green and blue one. They're really cute little dinos. And they came out a pretty good size, I think. So these are going to my craft market once I finish their little faces. I think I'll just put eyes on them. And I think I'm going to sell these for $5 each. They're so cute. I love those little dinos. They are no-sew too. So that's always nice. Alright, next I made another hippo. I think this is called, I can't remember the name. Gloria, maybe the hippo. And it is from Crochet. Yeah, it's great. So I gotta put the eyes on there. It's so cute. I love this pattern. I made it in yellow before. It's in my container already. And it has safety eyes, but this one I'm gonna put felt eyes on. And it's in gray. This is Posh yarn. And I also made it with a 5mm hook. Most of these are made with 5mm hook, except the real big ones. I use a 7mm. But I just love this pattern. This is also a no-sew pattern, and it's just so cute. I just love it. It's such a fat little hippo. I love it. Okay, what's next? This one and this one. These ones are really similar, but they're 2 different patterns. Let's see here. This one is called Chicken by, I think it's Kaladova Kina. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right because I'm not good at pronouncing things, but it's just a little chicken. Again, I need to stitch some eyes on there. I did go ahead and put his beak on there, but he needs some eyes. It's just a cute little chicken. I might make a couple more of these before my craft fair. There's a truck out there making a lot of noise. But I was just making stuff. This particular day, June was asleep, and I was trying to be real quiet. And I was just sitting there making little amigurumis like this. So I made this one. And then the same setting, I made this one, but this is a different pattern. This one is called Little Birds because it's a set. You can make a chicken, a duck, a mallard duck, and I think a pigeon. But I made like the regular duck colors, yellow and orange. And it's by Sweet Bee Crochet. And again, it just needs little eyeballs. The yellow is the Yarn Bee yarn. The orange is Bernat Blanket. And over here, the orange and red are Bernat Blanket, and the white is Loops and Threads something. I can't remember. But they're very similar, but they're different patterns. But they'll be cute once they have eyes. They just need their eyes. Alright, what else? Okay, I made another little elephant. The last one I made was pink. And this one is gray, if I can find the pattern. Okay, this is the No Sew Mini Elephant by Hooks Nooks. I made it in gray. I think it's so cute. I think the pink one maybe turned out a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. I'll have to get out and compare it. But this is the Posh yarn. And it turned out so cute. I think the pink one's Posh too, so they may be the same size. This also used 5mm hook off. And I like this pattern. It's a no-sew pattern. Even the ears are crocheted on. So that's nice. The ears, I think I maybe did them a little bit different than they were written because I had a hard time like understanding, but they still turned out pretty good. So I'm happy with it. And the little tail, it's so cute. I love this a little bit. But I maybe might make some more of those too eventually because it's real fun. I love any of those little no-sew patterns because you can just go right through them, you know. Okay. Then I made 2 more baby aliens, and this pattern is by, it's called Little Alien by Naughty Bubbles. This first one I made with the H-hook. His little piece keeps folding up. He does have ears that just keep folding in. This yarn is a Yarn Bee yarn, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's the only yarn that I could find these colors in. But it's a baby Grogu, but you know, copyright reasons, it's a baby alien. So this one I made with the H-hook, and you see how big those holes are? And like that. So this next one I went down to a G-hook, so it is a little bit smaller. But they're both still cute. Even with the bigger holes, I'm still going to take it to my market. And that's bothering me that won't stay folded down. But I think I have 1 or 2 more of these made already in my bag. I made 2 more little aliens. H-hook, G-hook. So it's a 5mm and a 4mm. This one is called Turtle, maybe a little turtle, mini turtle, by Stitches by Patty. And it is so cute. Ah. It is mostly no sew except the head. You do have to sew the head to the body, but all the legs and the little tail are all worked into it. So it's nice. So there's only that one sewing bit. And it's cute. This is the Yarn Bee yarn, Adorable. And I'm pretty sure I used that H 5mm hook with it. I'd like to make some more of these. Actually, I might set this aside so I can remember to make some more of these this week. My market is this Saturday. So I got to, you know, finish up these things. But he's cute. And I like him. He's cute. I'll make some more of those. This one is called Connie the Chicken. And it is by Onyx Stitch Studio. This kind of looks like the Mabel chicken. I feel like I put its eyes too close together. I don't know, they're kind of cute. This is made with loops thread chunky yarn. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just the white and red. And I believe I used the H hook, but it was really hard. So if I made it again, I probably would go up a hook size just to give myself some, because this yarn is not nearly as pliable and soft to work with as like blanket type yarns and velvet type yarns. It's a lot stiffer. But I think this is so cute. These little chickens like this are so cute. I didn't really want to make a whole bunch of these because I know a lot of crocheters make these like crazy. And if there's another crocheter at this event that I'm doing, I'd like to have some different things than that person, you know. But I might still make some more of these just because I think they're cute. Her little face is so cute. And this is a free pattern. And I don't know, it just turned out really cute and I like it. I made this the same time when June was napping, then I made those 2 birds. So apparently I was in a bird mood that time because this is a bird too, a bunch of birds. If you've seen my Whip Wednesday, you know that I made this little pig. It's called the Piglet. And it is by Crafty Kate. It's cute. Now this is made with blanket yarn Sparkle. And I think I used the 7mm hook on this one. It turned out super cute, I think. I did shorten the tail. I mentioned that in my Whip Wednesday because it ended up being like really long. I thought it was too long. So I did do like half of the tail. But I think it turned out pretty cute. It didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to, but it's cute as it is, I guess. I may make another one of these, but in a different pink. I have a, it's in the living room. I have a loops and thread velvet pink that's a lighter color pink, so I might make a piglet out of that because I think it'd be cute to have multiple ones. Next is some bees. I got in a bee making mood. So first I made 2. These 2 are called Bee by Femi Crochets, I think it is. And they're like the standing bees instead of the sideways bees. So here they are. They're made with the yellow and white are Burnett's blanket sparkle blanket. And the black is just regular blanket yarn. And I put cheeks on this one. I didn't put cheeks on this one yet, but now I'm thinking it needs cheeks. I also feel like its eyes are crooked. I don't know. But they're cute. They're pretty big. I meant to be telling you all these prices, and I'm going to sell these for, and I completely forgot. So I'll do that in another video. But I think they're pretty cute. They're not as cute as the original one that I made. And I was looking at it trying to figure out why this is the original one that I made. This one somehow ended up with an extra row of yellow. These both have 6 rows of yellow on the top. This one has 7. This one's face is crooked. He's goofy looking. He may not sell. But this first one I made is my favorite one that I made. Alright, and then this next bee that I made is called Bee by Hook Crochet Gifts. Hook Crochet Gifts. This one is one of the sideways bees. And it has wings that are crocheted into it. I was trying a bunch of different bee patterns to find one that I liked. I didn't like the shape of this one. I thought it was too oval. But he's still cute, and I'll still take him to my market. This one was supposed to be like a small bee, but I used blanket yarn, so it came out bigger. And it's called Little Bauble Bee by Jen's Crafty Creations. Again, I was trying another bee pattern. These wings are bauble stitches made in, and I just didn't like the way they look. And plus the way they come out, the seam is like up there, and I don't like the way this one looks at all. The way I did it. So I probably won't ever make this pattern again, but like I said, I was just trying all these different bee patterns to try to find one that I liked. And so far, this is my favorite one, even though these two kind of look goofy. I don't know, I have to squish them around and try to make them look a little bit different. But there's the bees. Okay, and then my next bee is a giant bee. When I started it, I didn't realize it's going to be this big, and once I got it going, you know, in my increases, I was like, this is going to be a big bee. And I thought about frogging it, but I was like, you know what, I don't really have many big amigurumis, so I'm going to go ahead and make it. And it only took me about an hour, because the day that I made this, I was, I had sewed, and then I timed myself, and I time myself sewing, so I know how long it takes me to finish things. And so I already knew what time I started sewing and stopped sewing, and then I knew what time I started crocheting this and what time I stopped. I crocheted this and that hippo, I think, in the same day. And they both only took me 2 hours, so this bee probably took me like an hour, hour and a half maybe, but it's a big old bee. And it is called Chunky Daisy Bee, because it's supposed to, like, there's a daisy applique, but I didn't put that on mine. And it is by Blue Bina. Oh, it's a big old bee. It's a big guy. I did add the stinger. The stinger's not part of the pattern, but I felt like it needed something back here because it's so big and yellow that I just crocheted a little stinger on there, and I crocheted it onto it. Little wings and its little face. This is a big old thing. This one I will probably put a price tag of like $35 on. I don't know if it's going to sell, but it might be an attention getter. So I made a big old bee. You might have seen him in the background of some of my other videos living up here, because I just stuck him up there after I finished him, and he's just been chilling up there ever since. The last two patterns, I made 2 of each, and they're super cute. These are bigger sizes because I was trying to focus Saturday and yesterday, Sunday, I was trying to focus on making some bigger amigurumis for my craft fair, because I have a ton of little things. Got that one jumbo bee, and then I wanted to make just kind of bigger, some bigger things. So I made 2 of, this is called the flower duck, because it's supposed to have like a little hat on and a little purse that looks like a flower, but I didn't want to make those. I just wanted to make the duck. And it's crocheted by Elle. So the first one I made is this one, the yellow one. The yellow is the Adorable, and the orange is Burnout Blanket. Those are his little feet and his little bill. So he's supposed to have a hat on and a little purse. I just didn't want to do that. And I'm going to put felt eyes on them so that they're little kid proof, and they're pretty big. So that was the first one I made. And the second one I made turned out a little bit bigger because I used all blanket yarn. So here's the size difference. This one is the blanket Sparta. So whoops, I threw that one. They're so cute. I love the little ducks. And I love that this one turned out bigger. They're so cute. I love those. And then the last things that I got are bunnies. And I want to try to make a couple more of these too before Saturday. And these are called Baby Spring Bunny by Kazillion Crochet. And the first one I made was the purple one. Isn't it cute? It's got little bobble arms and legs. And I'm going to put felt eyes on it as well and stitch on a nose. And this is a no-sew pattern. You make the ears first, and then when you start the head, you put the ears on. And I think it's so cute. So I made this purple one. This is Adorable yarn. These bigger ones are the ones that I used a 7mm hook with. And I think I actually used maybe a bigger hook with the bee, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I made that. Little bunny. And then I made that same pattern, but in Burnout Blanket yarn, and it's orange. It turned out a little bit bigger too. There we go. So it's a little bit bigger, and it's adorable. It's orange, and I love it. But I want to make a couple more of these. I have a Burnout Sparkle that is a green color, bluey green color. So I want to make one of these in that. And I don't know, maybe another one. I don't know. I'm running out of time. I've only got this week to finish things. And I do still have a few things I got to weave in ends on, and a few things I got to put eyes on. I got stuff laid on my table that I got to do that with. I was working on that a little bit yesterday, but I ended up stopping because we had to do a lot of stuff around the house. We usually do on Sundays. It's like our reset day. So I gotta get all caught up with all that this week. So that is my plan this week. So I want to make some more bunnies. Maybe a duck. I don't know. I like these 2 ducks. They're so cute. I'd like to make another pig or 2. I'd like to make some more of these little turtles. Maybe some more chickens. I don't know. And then I gotta put eyes on things and facial features on things that need it. And then I gotta finish my square inventory. I did start that yesterday, I think. And it's really easy to make it on there. I was a little intimidated at first, but it's super easy. It's easier to make listings on there than it is on Etsy. So I got to just take pictures of everything and make my little inventory up. That way if someone is paying with a card, I can just easily click on their pictures and it'll just add up the total for me. And then they just have to tap their pay or they the chip reader. So, and then I gotta the other things I gotta do this week is I need to make sure my square is charged. Friday I make sure it's charged up before Saturday morning. I need to get some snacks together to take with me. It is a 5-hour event, but I gotta get there 2 hours early to start setting up. So I'll be there for 7 hours ish. It is rain or shine event. So far it's calling for potential rain. I'm hoping that moves out. But the event is going to be a free community Easter egg hunt, and there's going to be golden eggs with gift cards and stuff in it, so I'm hoping that that will bring people to it. There's also going to be raffles going on for different prizes from different sponsors. There's going to be outdoor vendors and indoor vendors. My booth is an indoor one. I believe they said there's going to be some food trucks there. And there's going to be like a balloon person there. So I'm hoping that all that stuff will bring, you know, families who have kids who may want some toys. And also Easter basket things. That's why I was trying to make a lot of cute, like, chicks and ducks and bunnies. Because of all that. And then I'm going to try to, maybe Friday, put out a video of everything I'm taking with me. I'll just show you everything. I probably won't list the patterns because there's so many things. But everything I've shared in previous videos. Since like January is when I started working on stuff. And I'm going to try to tell you guys the prices that day, and then Saturday after it, or maybe Sunday, I can come back on and let you know what's sold and all that stuff. I'm hoping that I sell a lot of stuff, but I'm a little worried that the weather might discourage people from going out. But I was hoping that the potential for getting gift cards and stuff would also make people come back out. I don't know. Just got to wait and see. My sister is going with me. She doesn't know if she's going to bring her stickers or not. But she's going to go with me for like moral support. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous because I'm nervous before anything like that. You just never know how it's going to go. And I don't know. So far from the list of vendors, I'm the only crochet one. But they still are taking outdoor vendors. I guess they have more space for outdoor vendors. So, I don't know if I'm going to be the only crochet. Usually there's, at every craft fair I've ever been to, either selling stuff or just shopping at. Around here, there's usually sewing people. And so a lot of times they have, like, crochet dishcloths and, like, bowl cozies and things like that. But I'm almost always the only amigurumi person. At the craft fairs that I sold at, I've only been the only amigurumi person. And the only craft fairs I've seen other amigurumi booths at were the big ones in the city next to me. It's a much bigger city than ours. And they only had one. So, I feel like I'm in a good spot because I'm kind of rurally living. There's not a lot of people who make amigurumis to sell them. You know, I know a lot of people crochet around here because I've seen them talking on Facebook and stuff. But, I think I'm about the only one that is like actively trying to sell my stuff. So that's a good thing, I guess, because competition is low. But anyways, I still got, like I said, I got a lot of things I would like to work on. I got this Chanel yarn from my friend Phyllis. It's a smaller stuff, so the things will come out smaller. I might use these to make some turtles. And she did send me bee colors, so I might make some more bees. I don't know. I don't know what I want to make. I have a list, but I haven't really stuck to it. I got distracted by the ducks and the bunnies because I found those patterns and I really liked them. And so now I'm just gonna work on stuff the rest of this week. Friday's gonna be my finish day where I have to make sure everything's got eyes and price tags and my square inventory and all that's caught up. And then Saturday will be the day. Anything that doesn't sell at this market will just be carried over to the next one. Or I will also offer, if anybody wants to buy it on my Etsy shop, I might put some on there for Easter and stuff, you know, Easter baskets and things. But anyways, that's everything I've been working on in the last about week and a half. I think the last one I've been crocheting came out not last Thursday, but the one before that. So that was about a week and a half ago. So I think I did pretty good. My goal this past Friday, because I knew I was in the last week of prepping, was to make 3 to 5 things a day. So on Friday I made what did I make on Friday? I don't know. I think I made 5 things on Friday, and then Saturday I made 4. The little 3. I made the dinosaurs and the turtle. Oh, and then I made one of the ducks on Saturday. And then Sunday I made the other duck and the 2 big bunnies, which I think is okay that I didn't make a bunch of things because they're bigger things. So if they sell, you know, they'll bring bigger price. I have no idea what I'm going to price these bunnies at, especially since they're different sizes. I don't know, maybe $20 and see if they sell. I don't know. I'm nervous because I'm always afraid if I put my prices too high, people will just look at them and not buy them. But then I'm afraid if I put them too low, you know, I'll be underselling myself or whatever. I don't know. It's stressful. It's a stressful thing. I've only done 2 craft markets, and they've been spaced out very far. The first one I did was in October of 2019, and then this next one I did was December last year. So that's a big space. And but my December one went really well. But I realized, I think at that one, that I maybe should price my items a little bit different, and definitely organize them on my table a little bit different, because I felt like my December table, even though I did pretty good there, I made right around $200, which I think is good. I feel like maybe it was so much for people to look at that it was confusing. That's why I wanted to get these shelves and the other things right here. You can't see it. I also have some little baskets that these littler things are going to be in, so that it's easier for people to, you know, just look at different things instead of there being stuff everywhere. So I also got to do that Thursday or Friday, make like a mock setup so I know what I'm going to do when I get there on Sunday or Saturday morning. So anyways, we're going to take our own tables, which is fine because I just happen to have 2. I bought 2 over the years. And I'm only going to take 1 though if my sister's not setting up stickers, because I only want 1 table. I don't want such a big inventory that I'm having to like really watch people. Because kids and stuff, you know, the craft I did in October, I had a little kid swipe a spider, I think it was, off of my table and took off running with it, and my sister had chased him down. But it was funny. He was a little kid, so he, you know, he probably didn't realize that he was stealing. But he also probably shouldn't have been walking around by himself, but you know, whatever. Yeah, so I'm just going to be busy this week making stuff. And so I'll have a bunch more stuff to share with you guys. And I'm going to try, like I said, on Friday to put out a video of like pre-market. And then Saturday or Sunday I'll put out a post-market video. And just, I'm hoping so bad that the rain moves out. So far it's only a 30% coverage. So it shouldn't be too rainy. And hopefully that'll go down. You know, a lot of times it does change. Hopefully it changes in a good way, not a bad way where it's like a lot of rain. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put these things up and get ready to record a couple more videos because I'm so far behind on everything that I need to get caught up. So I will see you guys in one of those other videos. Bye, guys.